Hi everyone, welcome to the session on Agile methodology CS22071. Today we are going to see the topic as the Agile approach to quality assurance from Unit 5, Agility and Quality Assurance. Here the Agile approach to quality assurance. In Agile, quality is not something added at the end. It is built right into every stage of the development. Quality assurance (QA) is therefore a continuous and collaborative process involving everyone in the team. Unlike the traditional model, testing is not separate phase that happens after coding. So instead, it occurs throughout each sprint right from the start. The focus of the Agile quality assurance is on preventing the defects early rather than detecting them later. To make this happen, quality assurance activities are integrated into all parts of the workflow development, design, feedback loops. This means every team member shares the responsibility for maintaining the product quality, not just the tester. As the code and requirements evolve, testing also evolves continuously, adapting the new changes. Because of this ongoing process, Agile teams receive the faster feedback, spend the less time on rework and achieve the higher customer satisfactions. Now we will move into the next slide, that is the importance of the quality in Agile. In Agile, the main goal is to deliver the working high quality software at the end of the every iteration. This means that every sprint should produce something usable, not just partially completed work. Now, why this quality is so important? Because quality is directly impact the customer trust, product sustainability and cost control. When customer trust the product, they continue using it, and that's what keeps the project stable and successful. Through the continuous testing, defects are identified early, which helps reduce both the impact and cost of fixing them later. At the same time, quality assurance goals are aligned with both the business and user expectations. So ensuring that the what delivered truly meets real needs. So regular reviews and retrospective also play a key role. They help the team reflect on what went right and what needs the improvement, strengthening the overall quality process. In Agile, quality is not treated as the one-time checkpoint but as shared team mindset that continues throughout development. Finally, by having the built-in quality, teams achieve the better maintainability and promote the continuous improvement over the long term. In next slide, we will see the core principles of the Agile in quality assurance. So, quality assurance is integrated across all Agile stages from the planning, development, and delivery. So, testing is the continuous, automated, and collaborative across roles. In early feedback loops, reduce the defect cost and rework time. And this quality ownership is shared among the developers, testers, and product owners. So, Agile promotes the shift left testing, starting the quality assurance activities earlier in the cycle. Each sprint must produce the potentially shippable high quality increment, and continuous improvement strengthens the product reliability over time. In next slide, we are seeing the test driven development. It ensures that the tests are written before the actual code implementation. Here, how the cycle will be means they have to write a test, after they run a test, And next step is the write a code, refactor and repeat. So each piece of the code has a defined purpose and measurable outcome. So test driven development increases the code average clarity, maintainability. Defects are identified immediately, minimizing the debugging later. It encourages the minimal, efficient, and testable code. Developers adopt to the testing mindset that enhance the reliability. In next slide, we will see the topic as the continuous integrations. So continuous integration involves the frequent code integration into a shared repository, automated builds, and test validate every code commit. So early detection of the integration issues reduces the downstream defect. So CA ensures that all the components work together seamlessly. It promotes the fast feedback and transparency for all stakeholders. The combined with the TDD, CI maintains a consistent product stability. Tools like the Jenkins, GitHub Actions and GitLab CI/CD supports the automation. In next slide, we will see the topic as pair programming. In Agile, one of the most effective development practice is a pair programming, where two developers work together on the same code base. Here, one developer takes the role of the driver who actively writes the code, while the other acts as the navigator who reviews the code and gives the continuous feedback. This real-time collaboration helps catch the mistakes early, reduce the error, and greatly improves the code quality. At the same time, it encourages the knowledge sharing, allowing both the developers to learn from each other and grow their skills, which also strengthens the team cohesion. Pairing is especially useful because it helps detect the logic flaws instantly instead of waiting until testing or deployment stage. It also ensures the consistency in coding standards across the entire team, making the project more maintainable. So, most importantly, pair programming builds the communication and shared responsibility. So, every member feels equally accountable for the final output, not just the individual task. In next slide, we will see the topic of the definition of the done. In definition of done, our DOD clearly defines the when a user story or feature can be considered the complete. It acts like a checklist that ensures nothing is left unfinished or assumed to be done without the verification. The DOD includes both the functional and non-functional quality standards, meaning it covers not just whether the feature works but also whether it meets the performance, security, and usability expectations. Before accepting any feature, the quality assurance team verifies that it satisfies every point in the definition of done. This ensures the quality expectation remain consistent across the entire project and among all the team members. A task is only marked as done when all agreed conditions are met. This clearly brings the transparency, predictability, accountability within the team. So everyone knows exactly what done means. So finally, a well defined definition of done maintains the consistency and builds the confidence in every deliverables, making sure the product truly meets the expected before it reaches the customer. In next slide, we will see the continuous feedback. So Agile thrives on the continuous feedback loops across the roles and sprints. So quality assurance collaborate Quality assurance collaborates closely with the developers and product owners. So frequent reviews align with the deliverables with the customer expectations. So automated feedback helps detect and report the issues immediately. It also encourages the rapid adaptations and improvement throughout the implement. So feedback reduces the waste and improves the end user satisfactions. It fosters the learning environment focused on the continuous enhancement. In next slide, we will see the automation in the agile quality assurance. So automation enables the consistent, efficient and repeatable testing cycles. Regression testing ensures the previous working features remain stable. The CI/CD pipelines integrate the automated testing into deployment workflows. So popular tools here are the Selenium, Cypress, JUnit and PyTest. So automation frees quality assurance to focus on the exploratory and usability testing. Script evolve alongside new features, maintaining the test relevance. So automation accelerates the delivery while safeguard quality. In next slide, we will see the agile quality assurance and collaborations. So quality assurance and developers and DevOps collaborate the continuously in agile environment. Quality assurance participates in daily stand-up, sprint review and retrospective, and early involvement ensures that the test strategies align with the development goals. So cross-functional collaboration eliminates the silos and bottlenecks. Shared dashboards provides the real-time visibility into test progress. The collaboration transforms quality assurance into the proactive quality partner. The result is smoother communication and faster defect resolution. In next slide, we will see the quality metrics in Agile. Quality metrics help monitor the progress and identify the improvements area. Here the common metrics in the quality metrics in Agile are test pass rate, defect leakage, defect density and MTTD. Metrics reveal the trends and recurring the quality issues in the development. And next one is the regular analysis helps teams enhance the quality assurance strategy and efficiency. Here the agile metrics are used for learning, not punishment or blame. So data driven quality assurance builds the transparency and accountable. So consistent monitoring ensures sustainable software excellence. In next slide we will see the agile quality assurance in the continuous delivery. So quality assurance ensures that each release in the continuous delivery meets the high standard. Automated tests validate the builds before the production deployment. So quality assurance support the deploy anytime confidence through the constant validation, regression, performance and the security test run continuously. So continuous quality assurance ensure every update is stable and safe. Quality assurance reduces the deployment time and prevents the last minute surprises. It bridges the speed and quality for reliable agile delivery. In next slide we will see the agile QA challenges. So maintaining the quality within the rapid iteration can be difficult. So automation setup requires the time, tools, skilled resources. Balancing the speed and the comprehensive testing remains the challenge. So frequent code changes increase the need for robust regression test. Data management and environment setup can be become the complex. Poorly defined DoD may cause inconsistent quality and outcomes. So, strong agile culture and leadership are the key to overcoming the challenges. In next slide, we'll see the benefits of the agile quality assurance approach. Early defect detection lowers the rework cost and boosts the efficiency. So continuous testing keeps the software in a deployable state. So teams deliver the high quality products more predictably. Quality assurance is the integration enhances collaborations and team ownership. Frequent updates improve customer satisfaction and confidence. So quality focus increases product longevity and maintainability. So building quality assurance result in the smoother release and reduced downtime. In next slide, we will see the overall summary about the agile quality assurance integrates with the testing and quality at every development stage. Core concept TDD, CI, pair programming, DOD, and continuous feedback focuses on prevention, not post release defect corrections, and continuous feedback ensures the alignment with the user expectation. Automation and collaborations reinforce consistent quality. Agile quality assurance ensures the reliability, performance, and customer value. So, quality is built into the product, not avoided. So, thank you.